super. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense really clicking here. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off? And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of blow your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they've got the return of Corral. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back, fighting off the defender. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hand.
He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Is important to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point lead now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Benson. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The defense able to stop it at the 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's Ives. He's swarmed by the defense.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. On the ground, it's Ives. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Raiola. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the right side. Finding some room at the 25. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead?
Here we go.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on 1st down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense wraps him up.
The quarterback here makes a very good decision. It's a bit risky. You get inside the 10-yard line just throwing the football. This is a critical time in the national championship. Love to see them be able to punch this in and get a touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Here in the 4th quarter, they must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They have taken the lead with time running down.
What a great throw by the quarterback. Puts it right on the money to give them a touchdown and a nice 2-point lead. Late in the game like this, pretty simple. Kick that extra point and give yourselves that 3-point lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Dropping back. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the back now goes in motion. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. And he spikes it to stop the clock. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.